I'm going to show you the group policy processing order and how to figure out which group policies have the highest precedence level. So to start, I'm going to open up my group policy management. And then in my domain, we've got my domain. We've then got a company OU. And then within that, we've got some more OUs for users and servers and workstations. If I come over to my group policy objects, I've got 4 different GPOs which just apply a desktop background color. So we've got one that applies a black background, a blue background, a green background, and an orange background. So what I'm going to do is just apply these to various points within the domain, and then we'll see which ones get applied. So I'm going to apply the black desktop background to the root domain. I'm going to apply the green desktop background to the company OU. And then I'm going to apply the orange desktop background to the users OU, which is a child OU of the company. So if I log into an account which is within this users OU, we'll see which color desktop background it gets. So if I log out and then log back in, we'll see that the desktop background has changed to orange. Now that is exactly what should happen because the orange desktop background is applied directly to the user's OU and the user I logged in is within this OU. So if we come to the group policy inheritance, we can see that there are 4 group policy objects being applied to this user's OU, and then the orange desktop background has the highest precedence level. We can then see that precedence 2 is the green one, which is the one that's further up the tree. And then the 4th one is the black desktop background, which is applied to the root domain. So the easiest way to think about it is that the GPOs get applied from the top down. So it will apply the black desktop background first. It will then apply the green one, which will overwrite the black. And then it will apply the orange background, which will overwrite the green. So the users will end up with an orange background. Now there are some ways to change this. So let's say we've got 2 conflicting group policies, which is applied to the same OU. So if I take the blue desktop background, which hasn't been used yet, and apply this also to the user's OU, which one will get applied? Now if you come over to the user's OU, we can see that the orange still has the first precedence, and then the blue has second precedence. So the orange one is what will be applied. Now we can change this by going into the linked group policy objects and then changing the link order. So if I select blue and then press up, that will give it a higher precedence. And then if we come back to the inheritance tab, we can now see that the blue will be applied. And we can confirm this by just logging back into our server and then logging out. And then when we log back in, we should see it's changed from orange back over to blue, which it has, as that is what we want. So we can see that this precedence order is working correctly, and whichever GPO is precedence 1, those settings will take effect. Now something you do have to remember is that with this example, I'm just setting desktop backgrounds, but let's say these have multiple options in it. What it will do is it will apply GPO 5 first, and then it will keep going up and applying the next policy. But obviously if GPO 5 has settings which aren't in 4, 3, 2 or 1, then the settings that have been applied in GPO 5 will still take effect. This only overwrites settings that are included within these policies, and it will leave the settings from the policies that have previously been applied. Now there is one more thing to look at, which is enforcing group policies. So if I take this green group policy, for example, which is currently precedence level 3, and if I right click and enforce it, and then press F5 to refresh, we'll see green now goes to the top because it has been enforced. So if I once again come back over to the server and then log off and then log back in, we'll see the desktop background is now green. Now that is because it's been enforced, so this policy does take precedence. Now if we enforce multiple policies, this is where it does get reversed. So if I then enforce the black desktop background as well as, let's say, the blue, and then refresh, we'll see the order is the reverse order. So when they're not enforced, it works basically being applied at the bottom. So it will apply the black desktop background first, then the green will overwrite it, and then the blue will overwrite the green. However, when it is enforced, the policy that is higher up the chain has the most precedence. That is so if for instance, let's say a security policy gets applied at either the root domain, there aren't policies further down the chain that can overwrite those security policies. So something to bear in mind is that it works down the tree unless it is enforced, and then the highest up the tree takes precedence. So now these three are enforced, we can just confirm that by coming back to our server and then logging off. And then if we log back in, we should see our black desktop background, which we can, because that is currently set as precedence 1. Now another way we can check this is if we open up a command prompt and then run gp result/r. This will get a list of our group policies, and then we can see we've got our black, green, blue and orange, and those are the orders that they get applied. So essentially the black has the top precedence, then it goes green, blue and then orange. So if we come back to our domain controller, we can see it goes black, green, blue, orange. So that is a way we can check within our terminal on the actual local workstation. So that is just a quick way to check which group policies are being applied to specific organizational units, and how to figure out which one is taking precedence over other group policies.